How you feeling? कहाँ पर है हम लोग?
So okay, right now we are close to the Chatru camp. That should be like about 2 kilometers away. But pretty much done. We were not aware that we are going to do 2 days straight of boulders, all rock face, nothing. But finally we made it. Battered and bruised, but we are out of it.
Doing the gather, he was saying the gatherings, the birds come, and he said always whenever they do it, there's a one gold needle always.
उधर वो साइड पे गए तो ऑटो का भी रेस होता है ना,
सबका
टुक टुक रेस होता है, 2 लोग कैसे बाहर लटके होते हैं ऑटो को ये करने को, बैलेंस करने को, क्या क्रेजी होता है। हमने पहले नहीं किया था, वोट बैंक नहीं किया हम लोग ने। हाँ तो बाहर ये कर लेते हैं।
हाँ सब लोग कर रहे हैं, हमने भी बोला, हमने भी, हमारे तो फट गई।
Stu, how do you find this trek?
This trek was amazing. We got great weather. Food was fantastic. First time eating a lot of Indian cuisine. Beautiful. And yeah, it was challenging, but yeah, we did it. So it was.
So how have you felt? Really have you felt it's easy or how?
I definitely thought it was going to be easy, but it wasn't when we got towards the top bit with all the alpine. Yeah.
How much you was expected and how much you it got? You know, satisfied you?
I'm satisfied from it, definitely. But yeah, no, it was definitely more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
He's slowly becoming an Indian now.
Yeah, we go.
So how was about the Chandratal Lake, the journey?
Oh my god, that journey was a killer. That was 3 hours and my ass was fucking killing at the end of that. And 3 hours back again. Ugh. But the lake was wonderful, but yeah, no, it was a killer of a journey.
Yeah. So you enjoyed completely?
Yeah, it's been fantastic, fantastic group, fantastic guides, yeah, brilliant.
Yes, agree. Thank you.
Nice.
I need to get back home faster.
So you are desperately wanted you to go back from this?
Yes. Maybe I need to prepare more before the next trek.
Yeah.
So what do you think, if you prepare more, how it will be?
We know, right, where we will struggle. We know that place,
yes,
so that we can prepare for that. And
so the
next trek will be
practical
good
experience,
yes,
learning from it. So how about you?
Yeah, it was good. Actually, it's my first trek, so I didn't expect much from it. I just wanted to have fun, but like he said, like, a lot of learnings for me. I figured out some of the areas where I have to improve. specifically on physical capacities. So yeah, I think that's a learning I had to take up. And then the cold resistance, I'm really bad at it. I just now found that like I'm really bad at cold resistance. So
So if it is comes to the cold, I will shift to.
yeah. So
Our
this guy
hero.
is different in that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think altitude is the real problem. Like all our cardios are good.
When it comes to high height,
Yeah.
it's different game altogether.
Yeah, high altitude we struggle. But other than that, it was very enjoyable for me. I liked it a lot.
The trek was really enjoyable to say. I mean, it was tiring at times, but I kind of enjoyed myself. It's only the nights and the ride that was like the worst for me. Other than that, it was a pretty
So how about dog? That special experience.
Until the last day, yeah, I was really good, but yeah, I don't know why the dogs
It's
like
coming,
me.
man.
One day of trek, squatting was difficult. Like staying in that position was difficult. But other things were weird.
That was manageable for me.
Yeah, manageable. Yes.
Paper first experience.
Yes.
That was.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, paper first experience, but yeah, I think now I'm used to it and.
Still, I would prefer it over
I'll
water.
come back later, guys.
How much I experienced. What was my
Yes.
experience? I had a wonderful experience. Everyone was so friendly, so helpful, so passionate. The trek was tough, very tough at times, but we made it as a team. There was a great team spirit. It was, such an amazing experience.
So how much we were expected and how much? So what are the things not that
I
bad?
expected it to be tough, and it was tough. But it
So
was
it's-
good. Actually, do you know what? It was more the altitude. The trek was good, and the views, the mountains, everywhere we've slept under the stars. It's been amazing.
तो जितना टाइम हमने लेना था उतना टाइम हमने कवर कर लिया तो टीम बहुत अच्छी थी ऑल गाइस वेरी नाइस थैंक यू
शर्मा न मत शर्मा जी शर्मा रहे हैं
गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सर
अच्छे से नहीं हुआ थोड़ा जोर से लाउडली
गुड मॉर्निंग
कुछ ज्यादा खाया ओके फिर कैसा रहा आपको पूरा ट्रैक
बहुत मस्त
ठीक है तो आपके साथ बहुत ही मज़ा आया बहुत ही अच्छे हो आप लोग ठीक है अब नेक्स्ट ट्रैक के लिए आप अच्छे से तैयारी करना है ठीक है आपने काफ़ी बेटर किया है इस ट्रैक को ओके चलो किस्मत हमारी अच्छी थी कि हमें वेदर काफ़ी अच्छा मिला कि नहीं
मस्त
बहुत अच्छा मिला
बस वहाँ पे छोड़ के शिया गुरु छोड़ के
शिया को
वहाँ तो कुक्कड़ बन गया
किस्मत आपका बहुत अच्छा था आप बहुत लकीली हो अगर थोड़ा सा भी वेदर खराब होता तो सीधा स्नो होता कई ऐसे वो मतलब सुनने को आया कि ऐसे हमें स्नोफॉल नहीं मिला ये नहीं मिला वो नहीं मिला अगर मिलता तो बहुत अच्छे से पता लग जाता तो थैंक यू सो मच गाइस बेस्ट ऑफ लक नेक्स्ट ट्रैक के लिए ठीक है
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
कहाँ जाना है?
सर आप भी बोल दो कोई तो। आप कहाँ चले
ट्रैक लीडर नहीं बोलते हो तो क्या
ओके सो सबसे पहले तो जो लोग इस ट्रैक को कह रहे थे कि ये इजी टू मॉडरेट नहीं है दिस इज़ नॉट इजी टू मॉडरेट ये डिफ़िकल्ट है तो ट्रैक इजी टू मॉडरेट या डिफ़िकल्ट या वो आपकी प्रिपरेशन बनाती है ठीक है इट्स ऑल ऑन योर प्रिपरेशन इफ़ यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड सो डिफ़िकल्ट ट्रैक इज़ ईजी फॉर यू दिस ट्रैक दिस इज़ नथिंग फॉर अस ठीक है एंड यू आर सेइंग दैट दिस इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट द TTH mentioned it's nothing if you do whatever it is written to prepare for the trek then it's easy to moderate to you and if you're not prepared it's difficult
सर आप ये बताओ जनरली आपको क्या लगता है हम लोग कितने प्रिपेयर्ड थे हम में से जितने भी सब हैं यहाँ पे नो सो वी एक्चुअली नो कि मैं हमारी प्रिपरेशन कैसी थी
देखो कुछ लोगों की तो 50% भी नहीं थी ठीक है अब मैं ऐसे
नहीं आप बता सकते हो ताकि हमें पता रहे कि नेक्स्ट टाइम हमें कितनी तैयारी करनी है आप बता दो कोई चक्कर नहीं है
किसी की भी पूरी नहीं थी सबसे पहले
हाँ
बात तो
सो ये बताओ ना हाँ
किसी की भी पूरी प्रिपरेशन नहीं थी इस ट्रैक के लिए
हाँ।
और कुछ लोग थे जैसे बताना नहीं चाहूँगा मैं उनकी तो ज़ीरो भी थी ठीक है ज़ीरो मान के चलो तो अगली बार से अगर आपको एंजॉय करना है ट्रैक ना तो प्रिपेयर होके आइए नहीं तो आप एंजॉय नहीं तो आप सीधा सर नीचे करके बस कितना रह गया कहाँ जाना है ये करते रह जाओगे मज़ा नहीं कर पाओगे ट्रैक में अगर आप फुल फिट हो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है तो बढ़िया इधर भाग रहे हो फोटो खिंचा रहे हो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है ना तो प्रिपेयर होना बहुत ज़रूरी है ट्रैक के लिए ये नहीं कि हलवा थोड़ी है ट्रैकिंग कोई कि मुंह उठा के आगे खाने के लिए, है ना। प्रिपेयर्ड रहोगे तो ही माउंटेन्स आपको अच्छे से ट्रीट करेगा। अब आगे कि क्या है पहाड़ों में कुछ नहीं है, तो माउंटेन्स आपको दिखाएगा आपकी जगह कि कहाँ पे हो आप, कहाँ स्टैंड करते हो, है ना। ठीक है, तो बाकी कहते हैं हमारे उसमें कि पहाड़ों के बिछड़े पहाड़ों में ही मिलते हैं, है ना। तो यहाँ बिछड़ के कोई नहीं, दोबारा फिर कहीं किसी पहाड़ पे मिलेंगे, है ना, किसी अच्छे ट्रैक पे।
कैसा था पूरा दिन? और आज का तो बहुत स्पेशल दिन था।
छोले भटूरे देसी।
और रोज तो ये लोग कुछ ना कुछ नया बना देते थे ना, सरप्राइजेस। कैसे लगा खाने के बारे में?
सो खाना इन जनरली आई वुड से इनका अच्छा था, बेटर देन अदर पीपल, अदर कंपनीज। वाज ऑन टाइम, द सूप एंड एवरीथिंग वाज रियली गुड, जो इस सर्दी में इट रियली हेल्प्स। And every day they made those sweet dishes like the shahi tukda and the jalebi. Just jalebi was fabulous. So I would rate the food very good because of my comparison with my previous hikes. And yeah, in general I would say आज का तो मिला के it was typically good food.
और कल का केक था?
Cake, they made a special effort for the cake, and I can tell that the cake was baked in a cooker. I can tell that. And that was a really good effort because वो मुझे नहीं पता उन्होंने आइसिंग ऊपर कैसे की है। That was
amazing,
beyond my comprehension. Yeah.
वो तो है। और कल का तो गए थे ना हम लोग चंद्रताल लेक।
चंद्रताल, yes.
रास्ता कैसा था और
So there is Chandratal. Basically there is no rasta. I would say it is like all these rock face mountains. They've just removed rocks from about 8 feet wide space, and that is where the cars and the buses ply. Practically there is no rasta. You can't say there is a proper road as such.
और 3 घंटा जाने के लिए और 3 घंटा आने के लिए एक लेक जाने हैं ना।
But नहीं, lake I would say the overall experience after reaching the lake is actually it's rewarding because it's very peaceful. It's a very different kind of experience. So you soak it up and you get a very heavenly kind of a feeling. Yeah, so I think it's worth it.
और पीक पे जा रहे थे हम लोग परसों, तो वो सब एक्सपीरियंस कैसे लगा? क्योंकि 60% था पूरा दिन।
तीनों दिन हमें बोल्डर्स मिले हैं। देयर वाज नो पाथवे एनीवेयर, वी जस्ट गॉन ऑन द रॉक फेस ओवर द बोल्डर्स ऑल द टाइम। बट व्हेन वी फाइनली रीच द पास, आई वुड से फॉर अ मोमेंट आई वाज शॉक्ड because I didn't realize for a moment that it would be so narrow. The pass was actually very narrow. In the winters they said that once the snow falls in it becomes a little wider, but right now over the rock that ledge was really small, and it's hardly maybe 50-70 feet. And once that feeling kicks in that this is, you're crossing over from one side of the mountain to the other side into another region, into the Spiti region, that was an amazing feeling. So
और river crossing के बारे में आपका क्या ख्याल है?
River crossing, the first day was really bad because that was our immediate experience of getting into the ice cold water. We were not prepared at all. The water was knee deep, it was slippery, and that was very harsh. And although it wasn't very wide, but yeah, it was very, I froze for like 20-30 seconds. So that was really bad. But the second day, the river crossing, they made us mentally prepared. We had taken off our shoes about 10 minutes before and all that. The water was really cold, but I think it was relatively easier that because it was shallow. Although it was slippery again, but it was relatively shallow, and we could make it. Yeah.
तो ओवरऑल आप एक्सपीरियंस वगैरह कुछ पूछना है तो रिकमेंडेशन और
my experience is anybody wants to come to the Hampta Pass trek, don't go by what they say on the website. Although because their rating of easy to moderate is very different from what we think easy to moderate is. So when they say moderate, be prepared. Either it's going to be a very longer trek where you have to walk a lot, or it's going to be less of a walk but more difficult terrain, something like that. So be prepared. And as as they said, jogging and running is the only thing that will get you that kind of stamina that will get you through in these kind of treks.
और ग्रुप के बारे में हमारा लोग
So the group, I would really want to say when we reached the hotel on day 1, I was not really sure how it is going to be because everybody was sitting around not talking to anybody else, and with that very bad look on the face, I said no, this doesn't
very silent group.
Yeah, I said, this doesn't look like a good trek going to be. But yeah, gradually we opened up, and I think by the 3rd day or the 2nd day, yeah, then we were all in this trouble together, I would say. It was really cold. Shea Goru was really bad. We barely made it through the night because both sides was the glacier and we was stuck in between. So I think that all that harsh terrain and all the difficulties made us come together, and finally I think I'm going to leave with really good memories.
और mental preparation के बारे में आपको क्या ख्याल है?
Mental preparation इसमें सिर्फ you see I have lived a lot of my life in the hills, so I would say hills में सिर्फ 3 चीज़ काम करते हैं: grit, determination और resilience. So you don't think anything else, you just have to have that resilience to take the pressure and the stamina to just go on one step at a time. If you do that, you'll just cross anything that you are aiming at. But if you don't have that kind of grit and determination and the stamina to physical stamina to get you through, then it's not. Because here breathing at this altitude in the night is really a challenge. So when you go sleep at night, because you're out in the open, even though it's a tent, but breathing is a challenge through the night.
Inhale will be very thin.
Cold and all that, yeah.
Oxygen
so I
level
think
will be
that is, so when you do swimming, because I do swimming basically, so I think that helps me breathe better. But jogging anyway is the thing to do.
Ultimate thing.
I think that.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much for your time as well.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you again.
Yes, definitely.